YouTube, there has been another update in the saga of Edison. Once more, Konami have dropped a complete bombshell on the community. Rather than risking a potential ban from the Board of Suspended Players Committee by technically leaking privileged information, there is a thread going around on social media via Twitter and Reddit, retweeted by various content creators. So I guess this is great because now they have to take us all down. But anyway, here is the context, of course, remember. Basically, TLDR, Konami was going to have Time Wizard become the standard over time travel. What are the differences? Actually, let me try see if I can remember what the difference is. So time travel is the bad one, right? They were going to, initially, at the NAWCQ, they were going to try and make the Edison format tournaments utilize new rules in card text, basically. What that means is people who were playing the Ultimate Time Wizard event were originally going to be playing without things like priority, without things like, you know, the errata card text of Goyo Guardian requiring an Urcha. That was going to be relevant. That was going to be part of the tournament. There was so much community backlash about this that they rescinded this and they made this update here. New Time Wizard events will use game mechanics and card text of the era in question at the NAWCQ. So this was a new addendum that they had after the backlash. This is an update to the early FAQ. In the future, we will offer the TCG version of Yu-Gi-Oh! Master-Duel's time travel format, which uses current mechanics and... Sorry, time travel's the bad one, okay. But older card pools. Both Time Wizard and time travel will be offered at the OTS level. So this is the key point here that I want you to keep in your mind. Both Time Wizard and time travel will be offered at the OTS level. Well, this is where this big update comes from 2 days ago. There has been apparently some suggestions towards OTS stores throughout the US. Don't know if I've heard about any of this from the EU, but multiple stores have come out and said that they are not allowed to run the time travel event. Sorry, the Time Wizard event. It has to be time travel. Now... That's huge, because there was originally a promise stating that they would allow players to use these at the local level. So unless there's, you know, going to be confirmation against this by Konami, it seems like even unofficially at OTSs, you can't use the old time rules. You have to use the new time travel ones, the ones that are from Master-Duel, etc., etc. What's the difference? Again, to clarify, the difference is Time Wizard is using priority, using old card text, pre-errata, so things like, you know, Sangan, Raiko, Goyo Guardian, Future Fusion, all of the old cards. They want us to use the new card text in the Time Wizard one, or Time Travel. I keep getting these mixed up. So they're two different games. It's like there's Classic and there's like Classic Plus, almost, with the way that this is working. So basically what they're saying is, even at the local level, so I know like some of you here are claiming that this is only for regionals and official Tier 2 Plus events like at YCSs and things like that. That's not what's being said here. What's being said here, even at the basic unofficial local level, stores potentially could be risking their OTS status from playing them. The docs mention that time travel and not Time Wizard as well. Time Wizard format is no longer recognized as an official tournament format. It has been replaced by the new time travel format for Tier 2 events. So this is a statement from Epic Card Games, one of the biggest stores around the Texas area, I think, in the US, saying that Time Wizard format is no longer recognized as an official tournament format. Now, the thing that you might be wondering is like, okay, well, it's not official. Which, by the way, is crazy in and of itself. Like, they're just getting rid of an official format that, well, that was once originally official, that was created and essentially boosted up to the level that it is for, at the stage that it is because of the grassroots effort of the community. They're essentially saying that they won't be supporting these even at the local level. Yeah, it has been replaced by the new time travel format for Tier 2 Plus events. So that... this is like... I think some of you are misunderstanding what's being said here. It's not saying that only at the Tier 2 Plus levels. It's saying that even at the local level, the one that has replaced the Tier 2 Plus events, which is the new Time Wizard format, is also going to be implemented at the local level. That's what all of these Discord DMs here are suggesting as well. Is that it was only the Tier 2 Plus stores have access to it from their OTS logo. So tier of stores is different from tier of events. Store tiers are a ranking system that is like this internal thing based off of their performance as a store and like how much regionals they get and all that kind of stuff. I've seen a Konami email this week confirming that they're not stopping it from locals. Yeah, EU and NA are different things. So anyway, yeah, that's like kind of the drama there, and everyone is obviously pretty pissed about this. I'm not playing Konami events anymore. Thank you, Gage. At a logistical level, how on earth is it going to work at OTSs to tell people showing up with retro? Sorry, you have to abide the time travel list. One of 4 custom ban lists that were visible in Macedon for 3 days, total 2 years ago. So, I don't know. Hopefully, there'll be some clarifications for this. But so far, it seems like even at the local level, this is no longer allowed to be run.